Alpha Data is the UAE's leading systems integrator. The company has an annual sales revenue of over 700 million dirhams and employs over 700 people in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. It's come a long way since its inception back in 1981 and diversified into many new areas. Well, I'm joined now in the studio by Fayez Ibbini, the founder and managing director of Alpha Data. Thanks a lot for coming in today.
Thank you very much.
Well, how would you describe your business and your journey so far in this world of business?
Yeah, very interesting journey, especially the start of the journey. We started the business in '81. I don't think you would recall, but as you know, the IBM PC was launched in 1981. So imagine you're starting a business. It was through Alpha Data Processing Services. So we started it using very large IBM computers. That's what was available then. And we launched it, we were successful with it. '81, they launched the PC, which is, if you like, the nail in the coffin of the big computers. So here we are with a big investment, and the world is changing. So it was a very challenging time to start a business, but it taught us to be quick and nimble and react and change as fast as we can. So I guess there is always a silver lining in everything.
This is sort of a time when it was a case of kind of megabytes. I mean, a small number of megabytes.
Very small.
Gigabytes weren't even thought of.
I mean,
at that time.
most people won't even imagine what it was like. You know, the only metaphor I can use is, say, a power station. I don't know, Greg, have you been inside a power station? I don't think it's 1 in 1,000 has been. Computer rooms used to be like that. Hardly anybody enters them. They're very sensitive, very expensive, climate control. And today, computers are everywhere, including the car, the office, the house, etc. So most people won't even imagine what it was like in the late 70s, early 1981. This whole thing changed just as we launched the company. So it was quite a challenge.
Now, these figures we've been hearing, you know, I mean, the 600 million dirham turnover and the 700 people employed. I mean, how did it develop into this large, very large company?
Really, it's quite a long span of time. So we've been at it since '81, and it really started with computers. But then we quickly realized that you've got to diversify for two reasons. One is protect yourself against surprises like I've just mentioned, and two, customers are demanding a total solution. So we wanted in one way to diversify, in another way to integrate so that our customer can get a total service. So we've added networking, we added cabling, we added... The way we approach a business opportunity is what is called from the ground up. So if you look in your offices, in your home, etc., you start with a cabling, then you might put a network, wireless or wired, depending. Then you'll add your telephony, your computers, if you have any lighting, sound, projection. So if you complete the whole pieces, you have quite a lot of technology going in, and offering it to UAE, which is a very dynamic economy. I guess we grew with the economy.
I mean, at the moment you're the leaders in this business, but I mean, what about your competitors? I mean, do you always have to keep your finger on the pulse, so to speak?
We do. It's fair to say we are one of the leaders. I don't want to claim that we are the leader. I think nobody will ever know that. The way we guarantee that we are on the pulse and, if you like, serving our customers, in fact, everyone in our company carries one of those cards. I hope I'm carrying one, which really says exactly our missions, our quality policy, our values. So if I tell you, our quality policy is winning customer trust by delivering on the agreed expectation first time, every time. That has stood us in good standing with most of our customers, all of our customers. Every word here is something we all subscribe to, we're accountable for. It has been our driving force, winning trust, building on that trust, widening the customer base.
Are there any particular challenges that you faced in this part of the world, in this region, the United Arab Emirates, let's say, that you wouldn't ordinarily face in, let's say, Europe or in the States, in your business?
I think Two challenges really, and as you know, in Europe especially, the barrier to starting a business is much more. UAE is so open and it attracts people from Far East, Near East, West, so you have much more competition. But the point I really want to make today, maybe if I have just a minute for that, today the biggest challenge for everybody is human resources, skilled people, especially in our industry. And I would say the biggest challenge is we have also a law that says if you are a government or quasi-government, you have certain law. If you're private, you fall under a private sort of. So we're facing a situation where desperate for resources and they're getting poached by sometimes these quasi-government organizations who fall outside the law. And I guess my message, if I may say, is please use their HR professionals to go and add talent to the pool in this country rather than doing this.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Fayez Ibbini, for coming in today. Appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Coming up now, let's have a look at the price of oil and the precious metals.